and welcome back to my nail corner. Oh my gosh, I have missed you guys. Have you missed me? It's been a minute. That mani on my right hand is a Shameless Dips mani. That is a Nakatomi Bedford Falls, like you guys, their Christmas or holiday or whatever they called it collection. So fun. I love the names. Oh, they won me over. But we are going to dip into ManiBoss today. And while I get going, I just wanted to tell you guys that I still have my 10K giveaways going on my Instagram. So if you're not on Instagram, consider hopping over there and following me pretty promptly, because you should be seeing a ManiBoss giveaway probably today. If you're watching this upload the day it was uploaded, which is Wednesday, December 1st. Oh my gosh, it's December 1st. I cannot believe it. Anyway, I am at the tail end of my 10 giveaways celebrating 10,000 followers on my Instagram account, and one of those final 2 giveaways is ManiBoss, so don't miss out on that. Let's see, what else do I have going on? Oh, I have a Triple D giveaway as my finale giveaway, and you are not going to want to miss it. So again, hop over to Instagram, subscribe if you haven't already, and check that out. And if you're already over there, then maybe you've seen the prior giveaways. I had a bunch of gift cards right out of the gate, which was great because it was right before Black Friday. So hopefully the winners of those giveaways got to do a little guilt-free shopping on Black Friday. So yeah, that's what's been going on. My life has been super busy, not in the most fun way, you guys. If I'm being honest, it's been a really, really stressful time for our family. Again, our immediate family is safe and healthy and fine, but there have just been some things distracting us from the joy of the holiday season. Let's put it that way. So I'm sorry to be vague, but I do appreciate all of you guys being so patient. I've seen some comments, people reaching out and just saying like, hey, we miss you and hope everything's okay. And I so appreciate that. Your just kindness and care. It doesn't go unnoticed. And so I appreciate it, even though I've been MIA here on YouTube for I think it's been 2.5 weeks since my last upload, which is just insane. I really intended to keep going. This mani was filmed a couple weeks ago, and I intended to get it uploaded. And like I said, life has just been fully distracting. So I hope you guys had a really nice Thanksgiving last week. I did. I cook the turkey on Thanksgiving and the whole meal, in fact. It used to be the holiday that my mom always hosted, and so I kind of took that on after she passed away. I always pull out her recipes and put on her apron and just feel like she's with me that day. So I had a really nice day just preparing a meal for the immediate family and a couple of extras. And so it's not too overwhelming, but you still make a lot of food, even if it's just 8 people, 9 people, something like that. So it was a good day, and I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving too. I have not done any Christmas shopping though, and I'm realizing that when I said tomorrow's December 1st, that means Christmas is right around the corner. My kids switch our little countdown every day, and today it said 25 days were left, which this is Tuesday, so tomorrow will be 24 days when I upload this, and I am not prepared. I have family coming to visit from out of town from Christmas to New Year's Eve, which I'm really looking forward to, but I got to get my ducks in a row. So again, I should talk about nails. I'm getting all over the place here, but focus. So this is Magic Dust, I believe it's called. It is the black shimmer from ManiBoss. I love, love, love her shimmer powders. I'm a huge fan of shimmers in general. I just feel like they just are very forgiving. And this is such a strong pigment black, but it applies really nicely and doesn't stain your cuticles or anything like that. It's just a really, really nice black. So if you're in the market for a good black with a little bit of shimmer, and I say a little bit just because I feel like once you clear cap and then activate, it's not like an in-your-face shimmer. It's just subtle, and I really like that. So Magic Dust is the way to go if you're looking for that. I'm going to do 2 dips into a newer release. This was a fall-ish release, I want to say, and this was Amazin Raisin. How cute are the names that Megan comes up with for her powders? Like, oh, I just love them. It makes, like, some of them stick with me and just make me chuckle, and I just love them. So Amazin Raisin is a really nice deep purple, and again, it has some shimmer. So it's just a really, really nice application. All of her powders are so smooth. I just have nothing but good things to say. I'm also using my ManiBoss liquids today. Her dip liquids are the bomb. So if you're in the market ever to try new dip liquids, definitely check those out. I believe they're even sold separately. They used to be just sold as a set of 3, and now they're available individually. So that's awesome, because if you're like a gel top coat user, then you don't want like all 3 liquids, dip liquids. You can just get the base and the activator separately. So I love having that option. She also has a HEMA-free 2-in-1 gel top coat, which I'm going to use at the end of this mani. So she's very quickly becoming a one-stop shop. She just got builder gel, which is awesome. Like, great product line. So way to go, Megan. I love all your things. So yeah, I'm going to finish 2 dips of that. I'm going to do a little glitter ombre, which I will come back and talk about for anyone who has not seen a little ombre action before. And then we're going to do a little bit of stamping. So hang in there, and I will be back with some more thoughts in just a minute. Okay, so we're gonna get set up for a little bit of ombre action. I have a purple and hollow-ish glitter from ManiBoss, and it is called Plum Crazy. Look at that sparkle. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. And I have the ManiBoss Clear. So this is how we're gonna do a glitter tip ombre. So I'm going to apply dip base to my entire nail, and then I have these little like eyeshadow brushes that are Wet n Wild brand, and they are from Amazon, and they're like under $1 a piece, or they were when I last purchased them. They are in my Amazon storefront, so check that link below if you need to grab some. I have several of these on hand, and I use them all the time. So you load up that brush with glitter, and then just tap, 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 and it drops that glitter onto your nail. The higher you hold the brush up kind of away from your nail, the more finely, more sporadically it disperses it. So as you get towards the center of the nail, if you just want it to like subtly turn into like a more gradual ombre, like more concentrated on the tip, which is why I just dip the tip in right there, and then like sporadically glitter towards the middle, then that's what you want to do. Just raise your brush up higher away from the nail surface. And then I use a spoon to pour over the clear over the remaining part of the nail, as you just saw. And then you're just going to tap off excess as usual, clean up around the cuticle line if you got anything like on your skin. because of course any product that's on your skin and kind of stays connected there is going to contribute to lifting later on. So you do want to just kind of run either like a toothpick, or if you have a precision tool like I have there from Triple D, just run that around your cuticle line after each dip, and that just is going to keep from getting any of that product kind of hooked to your skin, and therefore kind of, I don't know, it can cause lifting, I should say, later on. You know, when you get like, you run your fingers through your hair and your hair gets kind of stuck on your dip powder there? Yeah, that's because your powder's lifting off your nail. So you don't want that. I'm going in with a second dip here, same process. Again, I said second dip. It's not really a dip. Second layer. So I'm going to sprinkle on that glitter just to my liking. It's totally a personal preference thing, how far you want the glitter to go down the nail, how concentrated you want it to be, etc. But I do recommend pouring over your clear dip powder like this, because as you can see in that cupcake liner, there's an awful lot of glitter that shakes off of your nail, and you don't want that getting into your clear dip powder. I mean, unless you do, in which case, have at it. But I think you want your clear to stay glitter free as much as possible, because I'll tell you what, when you dip a nail in clear and you get a glitter in the middle of it, it's kind of annoying. So if you care about that, then definitely consider pouring it over using a little spoon. You can use like the reverse side of a swatch stick, like whatever you have to scoop that powder onto your nail. That's the way to go. So I just dusted off the excess. I used a stiff bristle brush, which I do recommend whenever you're working with clear dip powder. The more you dust off that excess acrylic, the clearer your powder is going to be. So if you've ever dipped in clear over, say, black, and when you're done, you noticed like a speckly look, like white speckles on that dark colored nail, you may not have gotten rid of like the excess clear powder. Does that make sense? So I highly recommend just using like a stiffer bristled brush. The round one I just used is from Triple D, and it's like the softest one I've ever used. I really like it. You can use a toothbrush, whatever you have on hand, but I do recommend something stronger than just like a fluffy duster brush, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to clear dip, clear encapsulate, clear cap, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to clear the rest of these nails, and then I'm going to file and shape off camera, and I'm going to come back and talk to you about some stamping. Okay, so before we get into stamping, I filed and buffed off camera, and I am going to show you what I like to use to clean up around the cuticle, any excess dip powder. So I usually fill a cuticle pen that you can see there to the left with Blue Cross Cuticle Remover, but my cuticle pen was empty. So I'm just dabbing this on there. Like, it's much better to apply it with a cuticle pen because this stuff is just so thin and runny. But then I use a glass cuticle pusher, and I just do what you're seeing there, just kind of like you would if you were prepping before a mani, you were prepping your natural nail. I just go around the skin, and you are gonna clean up all that, just any excess that's on your skin that keeps that from looking like a really clean line. And it's so easy and so gentle on your skin. And I get a lot of questions about that, about getting like a clean cuticle line. It does not happen flawlessly, you guys. It does not happen on its own. People that like see pictures of like a picture perfect mani and think it just happened that way, it didn't. It takes a little bit of extra like dedication to your craft to just kind of clean up a little bit. So this is one of the tricks that I've used for a long time. You don't have to use cuticle remover if you don't have it. If you've washed your hands in warm water after you're filing and buffing, sometimes that's enough, just the warm water kind of to do, like to loosen up that extra dip powder and dip base that's on your skin. But this cuticle pusher in particular, I think it was Dip Nails by Jules that actually told me about them first. I had the regular size, like Bonafide Beauty cuticle pusher, and that's fine. The tip of this one is just so much more precise. I love it that much more. So I think there's like a 6-pack of these, again, in my Amazon storefront, link below. They're one of the tools I reach for every single mani. So definitely, if you're interested in something like that to just help you kind of clean up after your filing and buffing or whatever the case may be, I highly, highly recommend grabbing some of those cuticle pushers. And like I said, they're also great for prep before a mani on your natural nails. So now I am just using rubbing alcohol on a lint-free wipe to just clean off that cuticle remover, because I don't want it residual, like I don't want residue from that on my nail when I go to top coat later on. So always clean off any product with like a lint-free wipe and alcohol. So now we're going to get into just a little stamping. Again, I recorded this a little while back, so I was still having fall vibes. I know we're probably getting into holiday manis now, and I will try to get some of those coming up for you guys soon here, but this was still a little fall vibes for me. So I am using the Triple D white foil stamping polish, and I'm just picking up a little leaf. I don't remember where this plate is from. If I can find it, I will link it below, but just like any leaf would be fine. And then if you guys saw one of my recent stamping videos, I had used black stamping polish to apply on a black nail, and that's real hard to see. So I went with white this time, much easier to see. And then I have a purple chrome that is from Pampered Pretties, and I will list it in the description box below so that you can see, because I don't remember the number off the top of my head. I think they're just numbered on their website. So I'm dipping the eyeshadow applicator into that chrome and then just patting it on to that stamp. So if you haven't seen me use this stamping polish before, it's not just regular stamping polish. So this is specifically foil stamping polish. And so it has like a tacky surface to it, and it will let the chrome stick to it. So you get this beautiful chromed image, which is super fun and so easy. You can also use transfer foils. So if you've seen transfer foils, you can get them in like patterns and stuff, but you can also just get them in like foil colors. And so you can actually stick those transfer foils onto that stamping polish and have kind of a similar chrome effect. So I highly recommend this stamping polish. You can use pigment as well. So like I've seen Dodie from Triple D did a mani. She used the stamping polish, and then she took one of her glowing dip powders and dabbed it on just like you're seeing me do with chrome. And then just her stamped image was glowing. And I thought that was awesome. And I don't know why I haven't tried it yet, because you know how I love glow things. But yeah, so many creative things you can do. And it's just like, just get black or white or both stamping polishes, and you can turn it into any color you want by using pigment, transfer foils, or chrome. So super versatile and something I highly recommend having in your arsenal if you want to stamp. So I am done with my stamping, super quick, super easy, and going in with my HEMA-free 2-in-1 top and base coat. So this is gel and it needs to be cured in your lamp. But if you're someone that's kind of worried, has a HEMA allergy, then this is a great option for you. Like I said, it's 2-in-1, so you can use it as a base coat or as a top coat in conjunction with the ManiBoss Builder Gels or whatever you're working on. So definitely check that out when you're shopping the ManiBoss shop. And I will mention I have a referral link down below, and that is $5 off your first order with ManiBoss. So if you've never ordered with them and you intend to shop with them, feel free to use that link to get you a $5 coupon off of your first order. So I'm going to finish up my top coat and then I'm going to wrap this up with you guys. So there is the finished mani. Honestly, when I was doing this, I wasn't sure that the format I had gone with was going to work out, but in the end, I felt like the stamps really balanced out the look. And I love that purple Amazin Raisin and Plum Crazy, that purple glitter. Oh my gosh, they turned out really, really beautiful. So now my cuticles are happy and healthy and hydrated with my Candi skincare, Cuticle Candi. Discount code is linked below if you need one, and I will see you guys in my next vid. Bye now.